son, my brother, has apparently killed the most important person in the world. And if that is true, he's going to die for what he has done.
It's my story, too.
November 22nd, 1963. This year, 50 years later, on November 22nd, 2013, we are celebrating the anniversary of the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. There have been so many movies, particularly Oliver Stone's JFK, that I really liked, that have been done, speculating on the assassination, on the events of this time, a momentous period in human history, and certainly in the history of the United States. Well, now there's a new movie called Parkland. It's named after the hospital that he was taken to immediately after the gunshots rang out on that fateful day in Dallas. And it really is not about the hospital per se, but a unique look at the assassination from 5 different points of view. So in this movie, which is basically played like a docudrama, almost like a documentary, it's very straightforward. The director, by the way, is a former journalist named Peter Landesman, so he really has that kind of eye for capturing real life. We see the effect of the assassination on the emergency room doctors, played by Zac Efron and Marcia Gay Harden.
Doctor, it is President.
I know who it is.
We see the effect on the Secret Service agent, played by Billy Bob Thornton. Lee Harvey Oswald, of course, the assassin's mother, played brilliantly by Jackie Weaver.
You're insane.
Don't you speak to your mother like that. Lee Harvey Oswald has done more for his country than any other living human being. I will never be ordinary again.
And on several other characters, including Abraham Zapruder. You've certainly heard of the Zapruder film. That's the Super 8 film that was taken, that we see the actual assassination taking place. He is played by Paul Giamatti.
Sir, will you allow me to take that film into my possession? Now, the film in that camera is the only way we have to know what happened out here today. You understand that? It's a matter of national security.
I need to think.
Sir, I'm no longer asking.
It's an interesting idea. The problem is we're never allowed to get too far, too deep into any one of these characters, so we wind up sort of at a distance. We don't really care so much about these points of view. I kept thinking, wow, at times I'd rather see just a documentary about it rather than this kind of make-believe look that's trying to be a documentary. I just wish it was a little more compelling of a movie. It's certainly fine, but it didn't stay in my mind for a long, long time after I saw it. And I think the material warrants more examination than what we get in Parkland. Nevertheless, if you are interested in all aspects of the Kennedy assassination in that time, by all means go see this. It gives you a different perspective. For those of us looking for something a little deeper, I'd say no.